feel something from someone who has nothing to steal. That's real.
What's going on, guys? It's me, Bubba213, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now, in today's video, we are going to be going over the skill tree for Fl4k, the Beastmaster, in Borderlands 3. Borderlands released each character's interactive skill trees the other day. I think I'm like 2 days late on this, but it's okay. I'm going to be going over each character skill tree and releasing them each day. So Sundays will be Fl4k, Monday will be Moze, Tuesday will be Zane, and Wednesday finally will be the Siren Amara. So without further ado, let's get into Zane's skill tree. The Beastmaster, for you guys who don't know what Zane does, it seems like he has 3 pets. Each pet does different things, and they all revolve around skill trees. He also has some side pets like racks and stuff, but we'll see. We get into it. So first, the first skill tree we're going to be going into is his Stalker skill tree. Now, this is like the first time I'm really reading through all of this stuff. So some of his skill tree I've seen, not all of it. So we'll see. And then for the rest of the characters, I haven't looked at. So this will be interesting for each of them. So starting off, the Stalker skill tree is Jabber the sidekick. He's a pet. Fl4k joins his loyal Jabber companion armed with a pistol while accompanied by Jabber. Fl4k's movement speed is increased. Okay, so that's his equip 1 for his Stalker skill tree. His active action skill is Fade Away. Fl4k cloaks himself and turns invisible. Fl4k can fire up to 3 shots while cloaked. Each shot automatically does a critical hit, which is fantastic. It seems like his sniper gameplay will be really good with this tree. I've read some of the other stuff in it. So that is his action skill. The pet for this is the Jabber. All right, so the first passive ability, self-repairing system. Fl4k's maximum health is increased and it constantly regenerates. That's really good. I like that. And that has 5 points in it. Next, we have Sikkim. Active command has a lower cooldown and increased damage, so you can use it more often. Next, we have Furious Attack Hunter skill. After shooting, Fl4k gains a stack of Furious Attack. For each stack of Furious Attack, Fl4k's handling and gun damage is increased. Stacks decay after a few seconds, and this has another 5 points in it. I know down up here it says, oh, we're going too high, going too low. Let's just use this. Here we go. It says 48 points. So I'm pretty sure as the game progresses, this number will go up, meaning that we can pick other skills from different trees. But 48 seems to be just one tree or a mix of trees. And then with Ultimate Vault Hunter mode and True Vault Hunter mode and stuff like that, they'll increase these points. All right, moving on. We have Eager to Impress. It's a kill skill. Whenever Fl4k kills an enemy, the action skill cooldown is reduced. When Fl4k kills an enemy, the action skill cooldown time is reduced even more, and the attack command's cooldown is refreshed. So, seems like we'll literally be able to, as soon as we get a kill, keep using the pet over and over again, which is good. Next, we have All My BFFs. Allies share a portion of Fl4k's total health regeneration. Fl4k's pet shares twice the amount of health regeneration. Okay. So that combined with the self-repairing system, his health regeneration should be really good. And I think he'll actively boost the allies' health regeneration, which is nice. Next, we have Overclock. Fl4k gains increased fire rate. Fl4k gains an even more in fire rate, increased fire rate after reloading. So just a pure fire rate buff boost for this. So we'll see. Now, if there's some really good automatic snipers, I'm not sure. Usually the bolt action ones are better, but this would be really good with those. Next, we have another passive ability. It only has 1 point, which is the good ones. Lick the Wounds. When Fl4k is in fight for your life mode, their pet will automatically attempt to revive him, which is good. Which is good for solo play. Which I do a lot. Usually when you play by yourself, you don't have a chance to be revived. If you die, you go down. Oh no, that's not true. If you die, you can kill an enemy to get back up, but with the pet actively trying to heal you too, that's nice. All right, I'm gonna go through the entire skill tree, and then I'm gonna go on the augments on the sides after. Okay. Another passive ability is Turn, Tail, and Run. While moving, Fl4k consistently regenerates health and reduces and gains reduced damage reduction, while Fl4k gains gun damage and fire rate. Okay, so when he's moving, he gains health regeneration and damage reduction. When he's standing still, he gains gun damage and fire rate, which is also very nice for a sniper playstyle. This entire tree seems to be really good for a sniper playstyle. You have your pet to be able to protect you on your sides and stuff while you're aiming down sight or something like that. Yeah, it seems pretty good. All right, next we have another passive ability. While at half health, Flak's gun damage and movement speed are increased. Next we have hidden medicine. When an enemy has no target or is still attacking a different target, Flak increases gun damage, which is also good because I'm pretty sure that pets taunt, and if that's the case, then you'll have less targets on you, and you'll have that increased gun damage a lot more often. Kill skill. After killing enemy, Flak's pets regenerate health for a few seconds, and usually these are the best abilities or the abilities that tie in the entire skill tree, so we'll see. The power inside. Flak and Flak's pets gain increased gun damage when Flak's action skill is active. If Flak is at full health, the increased damage is doubled. So lots of sniper damage in this tree. Like if you're standing still at full health and then have some of the other things, you should be hitting very well. If you're standing still, you're at full health, and nobody's attacking you, like targeting you actively, the shot you hit will be insane. Like then those shots will be really, really strong. Let's look at the augments for this tree. So the first skill augment is Gorillas in the Mist. Fade away no longer ends after Flak activates an attack. After Flak attacks, at a cost of critical. All right, let's go back. Fade away no longer ends after Flak attacks. At a cost of critical hit damage, the fade away duration is reduced. Next, we have fade away after not in my circus. After fade away ends, the Flak's pet will taunt, drawing the enemy's attention. Drawing the attention of all targets in a huge radius. Exactly. That's what I was talking about to combine with the which one? Which one? I think it's this one. This one. Yeah. See, wow, the hidden medicine in this augment is really nice because now no one will be targeting when the pet taunts and everybody be attacking the pet, so you'll get like better damage on your shots. Next, we have another skill augment. Until you are dead, the health regenerated and movement speed of fadeaway persists for a short time after the skill has ended, and that seems to be 5 seconds. Next, we have Unblinking Eye. Successful hits on the same target increase Flak's critical damage. Unblinking Eye resets every 3 hits. So, oh wow, that's 75% per hit. So up to 3 hits. So what is that? 225 at 3 hits. Yeah. So the third hit will be 225. Yeah. Good sniping, very good sniper shot. I think these two are pet augments. So the first one is Beefcake the Jabber. Flak's Jabber evolves into Beefcake, discarding its pistol and equipping a shotgun. While accompanied by Beefcake, Flak gains an additional movement speed and maximum health. When Flak issues an attack command, Beefcake will summon a melee weapon to deliver a powerful attack that knocks enemies back. And finally, for this last augment in the skill tree, Gunslinging Jabber, Flak's Jabber equips his gear and equips an SMG. What do you mean his gear? I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure if that means what Flak has or if it's his own specific gear. Whatever. While accompanied by Gunslinger, Flak increases movement speed and critical hit damage. When Flak issues an attack command, Gunslinger equips a rocket launcher to attack the target. This skill tree seems really fun for sniping. We have 2 more to go. So this is the Stalker skill tree, which is the green one. Next, we're moving on to the Hunter skill tree. The Hunter skill tree pet is a Spider Ant Centurion pet. Flak is joining a loyal Spider Ant companion, which causes Flak to consistently regenerate health. Holding F will cause the Spider Ant to charge into enemies. Health regeneration is 1% of max health per second. Not bad. The action skill on this is, there we go, Rack Attack. Flak sends forward 2 racks to dive bomb enemies. This skill has multiple charges, and the cooldown is every 18 seconds. Moving on, we have Interplanetary Stalker. It's a hunter kill skill. Okay. Hunter kill skill. Whenever Fl4k kills an enemy, they gain a stack of interplanetary stalker. For each stack of interplanetary stalker, they will gain a bonus to all damage dealt. Additionally, they have a unique stacking bonus. Depending on the type of enemy kill, each bonus can stack up to 3 times. Each stack decays after a short time. Okay, not bad. Next, we have a passive ability. When Fl4k scores a critical hit, there is a chance for 1 ammo to be added to the magazine. And that stacks up to 3. So I'm pretty sure that's like a 36% chance. Can I click this? I know I should be able to do this, but it's not working for me. I don't know why. So we'll see. We'll work on it later. If I get it, then I'll do it in the next 3 skill trees. If not, we'll just read them over. It's fine. Another hunter kill skill. Whenever Fl4k kills an enemy, they have increased reload speed. This bonus increase if Fl4k scores a critical hit. So just better reload speed. Next, we have a passive ability called Hunter's Eye. Fl4k gains a bonus when fighting different types of enemies. Not bad. We have head count. When Fl4k scores a critical hit, there is a chance for his action skill, which is rack attack, to be reduced. Next, we have Ambush Predator. When Fl4k, which is a passive ability, when there are no enemies nearby, Fl4k's weapon handling and gun damage are increased. So also supporting a longer range fighting style. So staying out of the fight, sniping from a distance. Not bad. Next, we have Two Fang. Fl4k has an additional chance to fire extra projectile per second. That's going to be really nice. Now, let's think about it, because let's say we start combining skill trees. We have all these sniper perks from the Stalker skill tree. So standing still, no enemies are near you, and full health. So that's 3 gun bonuses. Now you have a chance to fire 2 projectiles in one shot. That's doubling that already insane damage. Let me find a good sniper when this game comes out. All right, next we have big game. Fl4k hunt skills become more effective and have a longer duration. The most dangerous game, hunter kill skill. When Fl4k kills a badass or stronger enemy, they gain bonus critical damage, gun damage, and handling for a long time. Additionally, they receive a cash reward from the Intergalactic Bureau of Bounty Hunting. That's a really cool skill. I like that. I like that a lot. So it says 120 seconds for that long duration of gun damage and stuff like that. I wish I could click it to see what it goes up to, but it's not working. Hover or tap on this skill to learn about it. Click on it to purchase or equip it. So maybe I gotta stop here. Oh wait. See, we got it. Well, I got the spider in there. I don't know. Can I? Oh. Okay, we're good. We're working. It's kind of working. Whatever that means. Oh, I'm retarded. Okay, I mean, not retarded. That's a mean word. I figured it out. Okay. So where we're at down here. So we got to purchase. So now this goes. So when it's maxed out, you gain 200% gun damage, 10% critical damage, and 30% handling. See, now it's working. All right, so next we have another. Oh, we're at big game already. Next we have Galactic Shadow. Fl4k deals increase critical hit damage, and enemies are less likely to attack them. Seems like the other skill. Next we have Grim Harvest. Fl4k has increased gun damage, action skill damage, and finally Megavore. Yeah. So Fl4k gains a chance to score a critical hit when with an enemy against any part. Oh wow! So instead of having to do headshots or critical hit, you can literally hit anywhere on the enemy, get critical hits. See, he's not just a sniper character. See, that's really good if you have an assault rifle. So literally, he has a chance to hit anywhere and keep critical. I like Fl4k. He seems pretty cool. All right, so next we're gonna go over to the augment skills for the hunter skill tree. First, we have rack open a cold one. Oh, rack open. Okay. Rack open a cold one converts rack to crowd damage, which is cold. Next, we have Falcon's Feast. When the Flak deals, racks deal damage to an enemy, a portion of Flak's health is restored. Lots of health. Oh, what's the name? Then we have Flock and Reload. Sends an additional rack, or 2 racks. It's 2 racks. So that means you'll have 4 racks on the battlefield at one time. Next, you have racks have increased cooldown rate with an additional charge. So 8 racks. So if it has an additional charge, you send out 4 per charge. 2 charges, that's 8 racks at a time. I don't think, yeah, I probably can't do both. Can we remove this? I don't want it. Alright, so moving on, we have the Spider Ant Scorcher. It changes to a Scorcher, dealing incinerate damage to fire. While accompanied, the Scorcher has elements of resistance and regenerates health. And when you do the attack command, it charges enemies. Next, Flak Spider evolves into a Countess. This will have him constantly regenerate health and have damage reduction. When Flak issues an attack command, it will go underground and deal constant corrosive damage. This skill tree is cool. I still think I like the first one better, but that skill tree is pretty cool. Next, we're moving on to the final skill tree for Flak, which is the Master Skill Tree. This one is a Skag. Flak is joined by his lower Skag companion. This will increase Flak's damage. If you issue an attack command, the Skag will vomit acid onto enemies. So his action skill for this skill tree, which is Master, is Gamma Burst. Flak creates a rift in a target location, teleporting their pet through the rift and dealing radiation damage. Radiation, I think, is the new slag damage, which is nice. Additionally, Flak's pet becomes irradiated, growing in size and dealing bonus radiation damage when it attacks. Using Gamma Burst while Flak's pet is down or dead will revive the pet at the target location with 30% of his health, but will also double the action skill time. Okay, so it's a makes it a stronger pet, lets it revive the pet, but just for a lower amount of health. All right, so let's see. This may be the literal pet skill tree. Okay, we'll see. So the first passive ability is Ferocity. Flak's pet deals increased damage, which goes up to 50%. 50% damage. Okay. Then we have Persistent Hunter. Increased Flak's gun damage and action skill duration up to 12 and 45%. Another passive, Go for the Eyes. When Flak's pet attacks an enemy, the first melee will automatically critical hit and deals increased damage, which goes up from 15 to 75% critical damage, which is nice. Next, we goes to Who Rescues Who. When Flak pet deals damage, Flak regenerates health for a few seconds. Whenever Flak deals damage to an enemy, their pet health is restored for a portion of the damage dealt. Nice. He Bites. When Flak pets take damage, the pet returns some of that damage to its attacker. Okay, little damage reflection. Nice. Frenzy. Hunting skill. When Flak pets deals damage, Flak and their pets gain a stack of Frenzy. Each time the stack of Frenzy, for each stack of Frenzy, it increases damage. The stacks decay over a few seconds. In this, the max stacks goes up to 10 stacks, so 40% damage. Nice. Next, we have Psycho Head on a Stick. A hunting skill. When Flak kills an enemy with their pet, the movement speed, they gain bonus movement speed and damage. When Flak takes damage, a portion of all damage is shared to their pet instead. So you can kill your pet instead of you, which is nice because you always kill revive your pet. We have another passive ability, increases the power of pets bonus. Increases the power of pet bonuses granted to Flak. Up to 100? Up to 100. That's nice. Okay. Next, we have another Mutated Defensive. When Flak's pet is at low health, it gains damage reduction and regenerates health. This skill has a long cooldown. Does it tell the cooldown? Muted Defensive cooldown 15 seconds. So it's not that long. It's okay. All damage dealt to Flak. This is Pack Tactics. All damage dealt to Flak and their pets is increased. What? All damage dealt to Flak and their pets is increased. Additionally, the max health of both is increased. I don't know about that. It depends on how much health you get. While Fl4k is at low health, a portion of all damage is shared to their pet instead. Nice. And finally, we have Dominance, Melee Overdrive skill. Fl4k establishes dominance over enemy, turning into an ally. Fl4k establishes dominance over enemy, turning it into an ally. If the enemy is a beast, the duration is doubled. While under the effect of dominance, the target is consistently losing health until it dies or the effect ends. Only one enemy at a time can be dominated, and an enemy can only be dominated once. Domination duration 12 seconds. Does that mean I can dominate a badass? If that means I can dominate a badass, that's fire. Okay, we'll see. Now I'm getting more excited for this game. That's really cool. I like that. So finally, we're gonna go on to his augments, and that will be the end of Fl4k's skill tree. The last 3 skill trees, hopefully we'll do them a little bit faster than this one. I just had to get my bearings with this, and yeah. So we have the first skill augment. While Gamma Burst is active, Fl4k's pets is consistently surrounded by a radiation area, damaging enemies. Nice. Then we have a Rage. For the duration of Gamma Burst, Fl4k's damage is increased. Next, we have Endurance. When Fl4k and his pet kills an enemy while Gamma Burst is active, the duration of Gamma Burst is extended and the pet damage is increased. This can stack up to 5 times. So pet damage can be increased to 50%. Next, we have Burst Aid. When using Gamma Blast, the rift remains for a duration of the skill. While standing near the rift, Fl4k and his allies will rapidly regenerate health. Nice. And the last 2, we have the pet augments. Great Horned Skag. When Fl4k's Skag inverts into a Great Horned Skag, which increases its Fl4k's gun damage and damage. Fl4k's damage and gun damage. Okay. Alright. And when Fl4k issues the attack command, the Great Horned Skag will charge at enemies and knock them into the air. Finally, we have Iridian Skag. Fl4k's Skag turns into an Iridian Skag, which increases Fl4k's damage and fire rate. When the Fl4k issues an attack command, the Iridian Skag will pull nearby enemies into a generated. Iridian Skag pulls nearby enemies by generating a singularity. Okay, so literally like a vortex, and it pulls everybody in. Okay, that's the end of Fl4k's skill tree. I'm really looking forward to this guy. Tomorrow's skill tree will be Moe's. Let's go click on her real quick. Yeah, tomorrow will be Moe's the Gunner. She comes with a mech and has a whole 3 skill trees. And yeah, after that would be Zane, and then finally Amara. So be on the lookout for that video tomorrow. But today's is Fl4k. All right. If you guys want to see more Borderlands content or anything else, let me know down in that comment section. If you liked the video, please leave a like down below. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is for me, guys. It's been me, Bubba213, and hopefully I'll catch you guys tomorrow in the next video. Have a fantastic day, guys.